Welcome to another episode of Game Boy Roulette, where we take a look at randomly chosen games from the Game Boy library. QBillion. The tribute to John Delancey's career we've been waiting for. One of the joys of Game Boy Roulette is discovering games I've never heard of, and sometimes you can at least get some idea of a game via the title. Mousetrap Hotel will probably involve mice in hotels, Ninja Taro will probably feature ninja action at some point, and high-stakes gambling would likely involve me losing out on this month's rent check. But there are a few games where you can't tell what they are just by the title, such as Daedalian Opus, or Clustar, or indeed today's game, QBillion. But that's quite exciting, isn't it? Something new and fresh for the handheld that could completely take me by surprise. After all, some of my favorite Game Boy games were unknowns. So we're gonna have to do our research more than usual here, and thankfully there's really not that much to do, since this is one of those games mostly shrouded in mystery. I can certainly find the developer behind it though, Seta Corporation. We've seen them before on Game Boy Roulette with Battle Bull, but they only had 4 Game Boy titles to their name. They never really made any games for any consoles that were memorable, except for Tetris 64, a game that included a heart monitor that changed gameplay with your pulse. No, really, that was a thing. The cover is, what? Okay, I don't know what I was expecting with a title like QBillion, but it certainly wasn't, whatever the hell is going on here. Oh, it's a game in the Mr. Mouse series, of course. Who the hell is Mr. Mouse? I am more curious about this game than I ever have before, so why wait? Prepare for literally anything. We're checking out QBillion. Oh, okay, we're just right in on the mouse thing, huh? QBillion. I feel like there needs to be backing to this theme. There's like a missing component. I guess we're just pushing start. Game A, Game B, or editor. Ooh. Games that include editors are always cool. Maybe. Let's do this. Slow, normal. Let's just do normal game. Let's just start with 1. Move mouse to push 1-layer block next to 2-layer block. What? See, this is the backing I'm talking about with the music. Look at that mouse. His head is a pear. Okay, so I can jump on top of them. Move mouse onto 1 and push 2. What? Okay. You win. All blocks are only 1 layer. Oh! Okay, so you have to get everything down to the number 1, I guess. That's an interesting gameplay mechanic. 3 can only be pushed from 2. 2 can only be pushed from 1. Hey, the game's explaining itself. I like that. Push, push, bam. And now push this down. There we go. Can I... how do I get it to the 2 over here? What if I do this? Push, 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 push. Oh, hello. Oh my god. And then I do this to here. And then I can push this 2 over there. And now push this. Oh! And now I can do this. Oh, no. Oh, no. I like this game. Like that. Bam. Bam. Wow, this is a really unique gameplay style. I don't think I've ever seen a puzzle game like this before. And that's... I mean that in the best way possible. It is, graphics-wise... take a look at this stage. It's just grids and numbers. Mouse is cute, though. Bam. 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 It's one of those puzzle games that goes more for the puzzle compilation style than any sort of, progression. Which is fine, actually. Okay, so you can only push the number 1 around. I can't actually move 3. Okay, so what if I move this? What? Oh! I can't! But I can do this. Man, this is... I'm a little flabbergasted at how much I'm enjoying this. Look at that strong mouse boy. I don't want to say what his head is shaped like, but it's a little unsettling. You know what? Screw it. Level 19, I'm feeling lucky. Oh god, the number 4. I wasn't ready for this. Okay, so 4 can be moved to there. But now what do I do with my life? I don't actually think I can do anything here. Okay, select. Okay, so start just brings you right back, and select restarts the level. Okay, good to know, good to know. I think I should be... Yep, there we go. Wait, maybe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mistakes. Okay, hang on. 1, come over, Wait, what did that accomplish? Uh-oh. Oh, no. I flew too close to the sun. and now I am confused. Okay, I know so far this episode is me just been reacting to playing the puzzle, but that's actually a good thing because I'm really into this. Okay, doing this should make it a 3 move over, no? You actually have to imagine this game in 3D. Like, if this was isometric, I think it would be better. But the Game Boy wasn't really capable of that. Was it? Were there any isometric games on the Game Boy? Okay, I borked this one. Hang on, I'm gonna check something. What's Game Mode B? Whoa, there's shapes now. There's like actual puzzle video game elements. Oh! If you match up the shapes, you can eliminate blocks now. That's pretty neat. I'm really enjoying this. How have I never heard of this game? This kind of puzzle game is right up my alley. See, that's the fun thing about the Game Boy. There are so many of these little games that are just, you've never heard of them, they have a weird title that nobody knows about, but then you play them and it's like, oh my god, this game is so fun. Like, this is, I'm gonna need an extreme brain blast here to beat this level, but I can see myself playing this game a lot and getting pretty dang good at it. Okay. So I can combine 4 stars into 1 heart. Interesting. I'm not even kidding. I have my eyes closed right now, trying to envision this in 3D, because that's gonna help me. And when you're thinking that hard about a puzzle game on the Game Boy, it's done something right. I actually do want to check one thing. What's the editor like? I'd like to edit... What? 11? Oh, it just... There's different slots. So it comes with a bunch of puzzles. Comes with a couple game modes. Has decent music. And really interesting gameplay? I mean... What more do you want? Yeah, I quite like this game. I completely recommend it. It's the greatest joy of Game Boy Roulette, is finding a game I've never heard of and it ends up being really good. It's what makes all the playing the bad games totally worth it. Look, I made a QB. Well, that was certainly fun, but it still doesn't explain where the name QBillion comes from. This is one of the greatest pleasures of Game Boy Roulette, finding a game I've never heard of but takes me totally by surprise in how fun and unique it is. Admittedly though, it is slightly lacking in a few areas. Although the animation on the mouse was nice, the game was pretty bland to look at, just squares and numbers. And if you're looking for the kind of puzzle game with progression or a story, this is not what you want, as it was set up more as a puzzle compilation, just giving you the levels to play through. That's not necessarily a bad thing, as there are plenty of puzzle compilation games, but it does mean that if the game wants to stand out, it better have a really compelling and fun gameplay style. Which, as it turns out, QBillion has in spades. This is one of the most unique and clever puzzle games I've played on the Game Boy. It's one of those games that's simple to learn but tough to get good at. The game really requires you to work in 3 dimensions, which is pretty ambitious for the Game Boy. I almost think the game would work better in an isometric view so you could see the height, although the Game Boy would probably have some trouble with that. Really though, that's a minor complaint. With the unique gameplay, Mode B adding a new level of complexity, and the level editor adding all sorts of fun potential, this is about as good as you can get out of a puzzle game. It's always so refreshing to find an unknown but excellent game. Take the time to go find and play QBillion. It absolutely deserves to be remembered for doing everything a puzzle game should do correctly. And now that that's out of the way, goodness, that mouse's head was really awkwardly shaped, huh? And that's all for another episode of Game Boy Roulette. Make sure to subscribe so you can follow the series as we continue to dig through the Game Boy vault. I'm Brian J, and I'll see you next time.